Daniel went out on a limb and said, take me to the king. Because I serve a God that's different than anybody else. And my God can do the impossible. I know I'm paraphrasing to speed things up this morning. But Daniel went in before the king, and Daniel told him every detail of his dream. And it just amazed the king. It amazed him. How is it, Daniel, that you can do something that none of these other wise people can do? Daniel didn't take credit for it. Daniel said, it's not me, King Nebuchadnezzar. It's the God I serve. It's the God of gods. Amen. The God above all gods. Nebuchadnezzar knew instantly that he wasn't the all-powerful thing he thought he was. That one of his slaves had a God that was more powerful. Well, what was this dream that he had? This dream was a picture, a revelation, if you please, to the king about the future. There was a great image in this. A great graven image. The image was a statue with a golden head and shoulders, silver in the arms in the middle, brass in the legs and thighs, and then iron in the bottom part of the legs, and iron mixed with clay in the feet. You go from a very pure metal, what we understand is the metal that can be made purer than any other metal is gold, down to a couple of dissimilar things together. You can bake clay. We have dishes and we have pottery. Very hard, very usable, very durable. Ceramics have come to the point now that they even have parts inside of internal combustion engines made of ceramic. But ceramic and iron don't mix. They can work side by side, but they don't mix. So you see this great image. And Daniel explained the image, that the image was the degradation, the falling apart, the weakening of the kingdom of Babylon. And in that, he gave him a picture of how, king, you're the head. Right now, while you're here, Babylon's going to do fine. But when you're gone and the next king comes, and then the next king and the next king, this kingdom's going to fall apart. And on top of that, God showed me that a great huge stone was cut out of a mountain. A stone not cut with hands, not cut with tools. And the stone came down, and the stone hit the feet and the clay mixed together, and it caused the whole thing to crumble and fall. Now what he's explaining there, and if you look back at history, he's talking about the different empires that left Babylon, the Persian, the Medo-Persian, all the way down the Greeks, and then down to the Romans. And the Romans then started mixing all of their things together. And it was under the Roman power that a stone that the builders rejected came and hit the iron and the feet of iron and clay. And then all of it came tumbling down. All the empire that had been built through all these generations from Babylon, all this power that had been passed along, was then destroyed and spread to the four corners of the earth. That stone was Jesus Christ.